Hi and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to try and just give my living room a little bit of an update. Now I'm not going to go out and spend any money really, I'm just going to kind of shop my house. The vision that I kind of have is just to put in a little bit more of natural textures and some wood elements into the space because I have quite a lot of sort of gold and glass, and obviously I have the navy couches which I can't change. I do have a couple of these pillowcases that I just got from Shein. They were all around £2 each. As you can see, this one which has some natural textures and the cream on there. This one as well, which is kind of like a woven material. What's on there? Oh. Sort of a woven material. And then I have this little lumbar one which just has sort of made out of linen, and then these little pom-poms on there as well. So I'm going to introduce those, and then I have sort of a sideboard that's kind of a rustic wood in my dining room, but I feel like the dining room is a little bit full, so I'm going to try and move that and put it underneath the television over there, and just see how that works out. Let's get started.
Don't talk about it like you're crazy. You know damn well I can't replace you. Just say what you mean. Don't waste your time being mad at me. Say what you mean, say what you mean.
So the first thing I'm going to do is remove the cushion covers from the cushions that I currently have on the couch, and then putting the new, more sort of rustic ones on there. A little tip that I can maybe give is to try and always buy your cushion inserts just one size smaller than the cushion covers. It just makes the cushions look a lot more fuller, and if you like chopping them, it does make them a lot more choppable as well.
Get what you need, get what you need. What I do is try to give you more than words. When I say I quit, it's only cause it hurts. We got places we can go to figure out what we've done, what we need, what to do. Yeah, I got you.
Like I mentioned earlier, the sideboard was actually in my dining room set up as a little coffee station, but it just made that room feel a little bit full, and you ended up almost having to shuffle between the dining table and the sideboard to get to the back door. While in my lounge there was actually quite a big open space between where the couches are and then the wall that has the TV on. So I thought bringing the sideboard into this room will fill up the space nicely and also introduce that wood element that I was wanting in this space. To complement the wood sideboard, I have introduced this little wooden tray on the opposite side of the room, just to tie everything together and get more of those rustic elements introduced into the space. And I think it actually balanced out quite nicely.
The way you look at me is absent. It's like you're walking through a labyrinth. Just say what's going on. Don't waste your time being all alone. Say what you mean, say what you mean. And you'll get
I also wanted to introduce some more soft lighting into the living room, because I just personally much prefer having a couple of lamps on in the evening rather than the harsh overhead lighting. The problem with this is cables. I really hate cables, so if anyone has any tips or tricks, please let me know. A little tip that I can give is if you actually push the cable back into the lamp, it does shorten the cable and it does make it a little bit less unsightly. I would also recommend that you possibly look into purchasing smart plugs if you have sort of Alexa in your house. My husband has set up all the smart plugs so the lamps come on at a certain time of night, and if the overhead lighting was on, it'll actually turn off automatically as well, and it really does create a lovely atmosphere in the evenings. I'm also here setting up the diffuser. Now, I personally don't have any preference. I love essential oils and I love my wax melts as well, and I once heard somebody say that every house has a scent, so it might as well be a good one, and I definitely believe in that.
get what you need. What I do is try to give you more than words. When I say I quit, it's only cause it hurts. We got places we can go to figure out what we've done, what we need, what to do. Yeah, I got you. Don't play me, cause you're pushing me away. Don't say to me that we'll talk another day, cause my phone won't be ringing.
Now, I couldn't resist including this little clip of baby Aiden sleeping. Isn't it just so sweet that he even matches the decor in his little onesie? He slept through the vacuuming, he slept through the redecorating, but he's just about to wake up, and then he's going to help Mummy organize the sideboard, and he really was very, very helpful, as you'll be able to see in these clips.
That's how you roll, yeah. I quit, it's only cause it hurts. We got places we can go to figure out what we've done, what we need, what to do. Yeah, I got you, I got you, I got you. What I do is try to give you more than words. When I say I quit, it's only cause it hurts. We got places we can go to figure out what we've done, what we need, what to do. Yeah, I got you, I got you, I got you.
So I know it seems that just anything is shoved into the sideboard, but basically I have all my candles and wax melt in the little baskets on the left that Aiden is sorting out, and then in the middle it's mainly just everything that I need for dining. So all the platters that I put the fruit and veg and meat and rice and whatever in when I serve dinner. This little drawer here is kind of a catch-all, but essentially it is where I store all the bags, because I tend to reuse them always. I never just use them one time. In the next drawer is just the hot plates that I use every evening as well when I put the hot food on the table, just to protect it. And I also keep in there a glass cleaner and a multi-purpose cleaner, because I have a glass top on my table. I clean that every night, and I just want it easily accessible. And in the last drawer is just the multivitamins that we take every day as well. So it literally only took me 5 minutes, and it's all organized again, and everything that I need every day is easily accessible.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice.
Now that the lounge is all done, anybody that has ever redecorated will tell you that essentially the next room probably looks like a complete pigsty. In this case, my dining room. Because I moved the sideboard from this room, everything that was on there is obviously just left everywhere. So now I'm going to tackle this room and just give everything a place and put everything away that doesn't belong in this room.
Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have to.
Now, I definitely do not pretend to be some sort of an interior designer or an expert in shelf decorating, but I am just going to try and balance all the elements out on these shelves by kind of looking at triangles and balancing out sort of the books, the glass elements and the plants. As you can see, a lot of these bits and pieces are just things that the kids made. Whether they are Pinterest worthy is obviously up for debate, but I think a home is somewhere where each member of the family should feel important, and I definitely think that it does make them feel good to see their little art pieces out on display. So that is what is most important to me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, it would really mean the world to me if you can hit that subscribe button below. And with all that said, I really hope to see you in my next one. Have a good day. Bye.
There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing.